Hey guys, it's One Hernandez here. And I tell you one thing, don't forget to subscribe to the Canaries guys. Good lads guys, what a podcast. Watch them.
And I don't know where she goes at night, but I've gotta find out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast. It's been a little bit of a while.
We've been enjoying time away from the Norwich.
We fucking
Yeah.
needed it.
Needed to relax, decompose from an embarrassing Derby Day defeat.
It's been very poor. Yeah, we'll dissect that. We'll get into that one. We'll get into ahead of Bristol, the changes that are happening at the club as well. There's a number of things going on. None of it good. So yeah, it's all a bit crap. Should we dive in?
Guess we have to.
Can we just say one thing?
No,
Can we just
we-
say one thing before we dive in? I think let's just talk about the international break because England have qualified for the World Cup this upcoming year.
Wow.
Whoa, what do you mean? Why being like
We're gonna-
that? The World Cup is the best tournament for international football, no?
Because if England don't qualify for the World Cup, it's a massive failure.
Yeah, but okay. Here's the question: are we going to win the World Cup next year? That's the question.
no, we're not.
Oh, come
What a way
on!
to start the point. Here's ever.
I don't
Gonna
care. I'm
be.
pessimistic. I'm bored. Oh, everything I support fucking doesn't get promoted or win games or do anything. So I don't care.
Robbie, do you think we'll win the World Cup
Maybe-
next year?
Do you think we will?
I think we will. Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
It's the World Cup. The world's in it. Cape Verde's in the thing. I'm supporting them. Fuck England.
Brilliant. Well, this
Genuine.
is a great start to the podcast. Let's just move on to the scum.
It's over, boys.
16,
We knew it was coming,
16 years in Norwich City.
and that's
Mate,
where it'll end. 16 years is
I don't-
over.
Yeah.
Losing football the Norwich way.
Right. Yeah. What do we think? What do we think to the performance? What happened?
Well,
Shit.
I saw a lot on Twitter say that the performance was good.
What good?
Frankly,
I don't agree.
frankly, I watched the first 20 minutes. We played okay. I then decided, can't be asked for this. Got in the car, went to Joyland. So
It's bang average. Like, because we were playing shit, bang average looks good to us. It is just bang average.
I think the problem we've got now is that our standards are so gutter on the floor that we will take a
Bang average,
mediocre,
yeah.
lackluster performance against Ipswich.
Yeah.
Where is that passion that we need gone? Where is the confidence in ourselves gone? And I think it goes back to people like Napa who have made decisions, and Zoe will get onto her and people at the top of this club that have, let's be honest, sapped the life out of us.
It's like the Dementors in Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly. There's just no passion. No one's up for it anymore, and that comes across the players. The fans feel the same way. Apathy is a word that's been used a lot, and everyone's right. Apathy is correct. No one cares, really.
I'm going to say something that a lot of Ipswich fans are going to love, but like we have completely just we've swapped completely. Like
Yeah.
you saw McKenna win Manager of the Month, and like the picture of him with him, all the training staff, all the catering staff, all the retail staff behind him. That's a together club. That's a club that has remained together and remained part of the community whilst having investment, more investment than we've had, by the way, and. I don't know. I don't want to blame it on the Athanasios because the investment is much needed, but nothing's changed. we're only getting worse.
But they haven't. The thing is, right? I don't want to blame it on the Atanazios because let's be honest, they've invested the money,
Exactly.
but they're not the ones in charge of what's actually being done with that money.
Mhm.
If we're honest, they put the
But we
money
are
in
in charge.
because they're getting the word from Napa and Zoe Webber
Mm.
and people like that and Neil Adams and people who are in charge at the club are giving them ideas of what to do with the money.
Yeah.
That's where they put their money into. They don't understand the football, and I've seen a lot of this. Oh, the Americans don't understand, but that's what they've got qualified people there to advise them on, and
Mhm.
those qualified people are failing them.
Yeah.
They're failing them
Like,
big time.
I remember on the Spaces we said like the conversation came up about do the Atanasios care? They care because they've put money into it. Like money is one of the most important things on the planet nowadays. Like they want to make more of it.
I think it's always been the most important thing on the planet in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
But
mean,
more
right.
recently
What
than
makes the world
ever.
go round at the end of the day.
But like they put money into it. Like the dream scenarios, they make more of it. They're okay with keeping it the same, but at this rate, it's going to go.
Yeah,
And then
because we'll
that's when
end up
they
in League One.
And
exactly,
it already is going down. That's why you can see the knee-jerk reactions of the whole of the stadium improvement stuff. It's
And
because
right,
exactly.
let's not kid ourselves here. Everyone will go, oh, Norwich are too good to go down. What about
when
Sunderland? What
yeah,
about Ipswich when they went down, actually? Let's
like
be
Luton,
real.
yeah,
Luton, all of
they're
these teams were too good to go down. We are
But
no
did it?
better than any of them
Yeah, yeah.
at this moment in time.
and
We
I
are
mean,
a,
you.
player-wise.
we are
I
an
mean, you even look at
absolute
Plymouth last
clusterfuck.
year. I know they started off really poor under Rooney, but when they brought in that lad, I can't remember his name.
Mhm.
They looked a good like because they had such a poor start. They actually looked into it. They looked like a mid-table championship team. I genuinely
They
think if
beat
we
us.
played that, I can't remember the manager's name, but he was good for him. You know who I'm on about though, don't you?
I know who you mean. I can't remember his name
They
either.
beat Liverpool in the FA Cup. I genuinely think that team, end of last season from then, dominates and smashes us at the minute.
Was it?
Like,
Is his name Muslich? Is that his
yeah,
name?
something
Yeah,
like that.
Muslich?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he got them playing despite them having such a poor start under Rooney. He came in, he got them playing. They got relegated. He found a better job. Fair enough, but they looked like a bang average championship side, not a relegation. They were too good to go down that second half season, and
Yeah,
so I
but
think,
when we're talking about teams that are too good to
yeah,
go
yeah.
down, we're
Look, I get what
talking
you're
about
saying.
teams that were like expected to be top six at the start of the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah,
Everyone
I fully.
expected Plymouth to be relegated, didn't
Yeah,
they?
I wouldn't say releg. I wouldn't expect them to go relegated.
Everyone expected Plymouth to finish bottom that season. 100%. It was on everyone's prediction. Um,
Not
so
mine. No, but I get
fair
what you
enough, you're
mean.
hipsterman.
Yeah, too
Um,
cool to go with the sheep.
but yeah, no, I feel like we are actually in danger. We like let's put this rationally now. We're 2 points ahead of Sheffield Wednesday. A
And we
And
played.
they're in the
Sheffield
state.
a Sheffield Wednesday side that has an owner who is driving them into the floor, no
Yeah,
players, no transfer budget, and we're 2 points ahead.
it's bad.
And we could
And
very easily be behind them because we play them in the next 3 or 4 games.
and again, I think we lose against them because you look at that derby match. If a neutral was watching that derby match, you wouldn't think it's a derby because there was not a player, regarded maybe Schwartau, who showed a bit of passion, a bit of fight. There weren't any tackles going. There weren't. There
Not
wasn't
even,
any.
not even towards the end of the game. Like when the game was done with, yeah, that certain midfielder who I won't say his name, but you know who exactly who I'm talking about. Give him a bit of a nick. Give him a little
But
bit of a
even
kick and
even like the goal to go 2-1 up before half time. Pele Matson, yes, it's an error, and he'd played well before that. But make the tackle, take the other card.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
It's,
that is. I agree with that. I think that was Pelle Matson for me. Up until that point, had been man of the match.
yeah, yeah.
On a serious note, up until that point, he'd been excellent in midfield. He makes that mistake, and it's decision making. It just sometimes you need to play a bit nasty,
yeah. But I think as
especially in a
well,
derby game.
I'll
And
give
then
I'll give Pele Matson his flowers because when he first started games, I remember he started his debut came against Wrexham. Right, I'm thinking he like his starting debut.
Yeah,
We came into that. It was him and Topic in midfield, and I thought, God, like that midfield didn't work at all. And I came out of that game blaming that on Matson because I knew what Topic could do because he showed us start of the season. But actually, I think I was a bit naive to that situation now that I look back at it. I genuinely think Matson is, how do I, he's probably our best midfielder at the minute.
Realistically, though, you don't blame that on Matt's on the top pitch. You blame that on Napa because he replaced our one creative player with
Good defensive midfielder.
that's
Yeah, I
midfield.
get that, but I'm on about the in-game. I know they shouldn't have played whatever, but the in-game, them two didn't work together, and I was blaming Matson more because I knew what Topic could do. That was just me being naive.
I think Matson across the last few games has been our best
He
player.
has been
Yeah,
so
100%, one of our best players. I
Definitely one
fully
of
agree.
them. But yeah, he looked really good up until that point. It was such a shame because it's just poor decision making, and that was it from there. And you hope that doesn't hurt his confidence. I don't think a lot of players have confidence at the moment. One man who should take a little bit of confidence from that game is Oscar Svartau,
Oh my god, I want
who
to give this man his flowers.
yeah,
Can I,
I mean, he had a good game. But again, is it just that whole thing of because he's the one who's running at people and trying things and creating chances that he's the one who looks good?
yeah, but at the end of the day, like that's what makes players. I know it sounds stupid, but being in these ruts and being in these situations show you the type of personalities in this team and the individuals, and they show who maybe not at Norwich, but who will go on and have a good career. And like for me, Schwartau was arguably one of the best on the field. Him and Matson, I agree, for Norwich, not was sensational, not sensational, sorry, but like he did things right over the compared to the others, and the goal was well taken, deflection fair enough, but at the end of the day, goal's goal.
Yeah,
And I think
I
when he came off, we looked so flat when he came off. That's when we lost the
I'm
game.
the first person to say that I do not, well, and have not until recently rated Schwartau at all.
I knew. Oh, I just
And I thought he needs a loan, he needs experience. I would like to hope that this goal,
kicks them
regardless
off.
of what else is going on, gives him that little run of confidence, and he can show us what he can do now. But I again, and you've mentioned it, and it's something we've already discussed. We want to bring up why would you take him off?
63rd minute. It can't be a fitness
It can't
thing.
be fitness. Exactly. I was about to say, cannot be fitness or injury related because he.
If you're at this point in the season going off for 65 minutes of fitness, you're not a footballer. So, and you've seen this from Manning before with Makama not being included in squads after
Oh
scoring
my
two.
god, why did we go
It's
into the derby starting Ante Cianach? What went through his mind?
I don't
and
know,
again
but
he
but
started
then again,
decently.
is it right? So I've had a little think about this with the Sinats thing.
Yeah.
Is it really that Sinats is a terrible footballer because that's what he looks like at the moment, or he could clearly play at points last season?
He scored 10 goals.
Like, is it just that he's had the confidence sapped out of him and the life sapped out of him by a coach who doesn't want to play the type of football he wants? And I know that's not ideal, but again, he is an inherited player, isn't he? He's not a Manning signing.
No, but then that goes back to the point that we always make of, or not always make, but the point we're making recently of, was it the right decision letting Johannes go? Like Johannes obviously saw him. He did well under Johannes. Not well, but no, you could argue well under Johannes. He got 10 goals. He
Yeah, I don't think
understood the
goals were
system.
everything, though. I think some of his
No, 100%.
performance was still
7 goals.
pretty.
7 goals, 5 assists. Sorry.
Sorry, 7 goals. That's 12 GA. And how old is he? 2021.
And that was in 38 games.
Yeah, I don't think that's horrific for a young lad in his first
It's
season in
not. It's
England.
not awful in the first season,
So what's happened?
and you got to remember that he was playing on the wing for a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's playing as like a
So
winger's 10 sort of thing, which is just more woke than what he was.
forgive my hard rock cocktail glass. That's like sway into shot.
But yeah, it's just,
Um,
I'm really confused with the lineup because I know he had a decent game, but I still weren't convinced with Cordoba starting against Scum.
Forgive me if
Fisher,
I'm wrong. We needed an attacking input, and am I right in saying that he subbed Liam Gibbs on up top,
no, Gibbs didn't come
or
on.
was it on the wing?
He didn't come on. He didn't come on.
Gibbs didn't come on.
Do you know
Liam
what? It's been
Gibbs,
so long since the game. I'm making things up in my head. I've
Yeah.
Liam
forgotten
Gibbs
how
didn't
many.
come on when he played well in the previous game. No, the substitutions were Matt
What was
Azure
the
in for Schwartau on the 63rd minute,
Stupid.
Makama in for Topic on the 75th minute, and Mahovo in for Fisher on the 75th minute.
So we only made 3 subs.
Yes, so we had room for another sub.
I'll
Two
tell you
subs.
who
To freshen
I'll
it up
tell
in
you
a
who I
game
want to
when
see
there's 3
start,
subs.
and I'm hoping he starts at the weekend because he hasn't had a fair run up this year. He had one bad game, I understand, and he hasn't played a lot since. Jacob Wright needs to get back in the starting 11, I think. Where has that player gone? Like,
I'd definitely give him a run off the
Consistent.
bench.
but even starting, we're going about lack of creativity, and we've said previously on the podcast that he is a creative-minded player, and
He is. I don't think he's the type of creative player that we're needing, though.
no, but some creativity is better than no creativity.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And
So
I'm not saying don't give him a go, 100%. But I also think the position we need creator in is in the 10, and he is more of a traditional 8,
yeah,
if you will. And Manning's system plays 2 holders, and that's probably why he's not in there, because he wants 2 6s rather than 8s. Would you say?
yeah, but I mean, when he does the 4-4-2, whatever you want to call it, when he does the swap, uh, one of the midfielders do push up a bit more. I mean, I remember Blackburn away. It was Topic and Kenny, and Topic would sit back and Kenny go up a little bit more. So I wouldn't mind seeing Jacob Wright in that sort of position.
Yeah, I think that's right. But I don't know, with the tactics that this manager is employing, where a lot of these players actually fit.
I think we were all naive to the fact before, where you look what we were playing under Johannes off Turup. It was a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, a bit of a mixture of both, and you'd have like a you'd have like a midfield, like a holding midfielder who'd have like the third centre back and blah 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 whatever. Now it is just a natural three at the back, turned into a four with Crescene, and no one else seems to be able to do that at the minute. Hopefully Mahavo can, because we haven't seen him do it yet. But like you can tell how completely different they are, and is that a bad appointment on Napper's
Yeah, but
behalf?
because let's be honest, right? For all of his faults, JHT had a defined style.
Yeah, exactly.
What is Manning's style? Can anybody tell me?
No,
No one knows, because there isn't one. Nobody knows. No one knows what he's trying to do. No one understands it at all. It makes no sense to anybody. What type of football does he want to play? There's not one defined style of football that he's trying to play here, is there?
shit.
Well, yeah, you could define it as that, but even then, like they try short passing out from the back, that doesn't work. They then pump it long.
Yeah.
There's no consistency at all. And like I say, I don't want a manager who's stuck in his ways, but we at least need some form of identity and plan of how he's going to play, because otherwise the players are all, they're disjointed. How do they understand?
Genuine question here. Do you think Manning could build a philosophy, build an idea of football at Norwich?
No,
I don't think he'll be given time to, which is fair enough because
I don't think he deserves time to.
No, I know, and I'm just
If
saying.
you can't imprint that on your team in 10 games, at least an idea of where you're going,
Yeah.
you don't deserve a job. So,
No,
I'll be honest,
no,
not in the cut and thrust of the championship.
and I completely agree with you. I'm just saying, like, do you see a reality or like a
No,
version of Manning? No, not at all.
what
not one bit.
I want to mention a tweet from Matt Johnson because it was the Liam Manning press conference today, and Manning suggested that in the first 3 to 4 games there are positive signs, but we've shot ourselves in the foot too often. That's why the results have not gone our way. So many factors: player unavailability, volume of changes in the summer. So firstly, he's offloading all play, but those same 3 or 4 games when he was playing a back five and then saying it wasn't the tactics for poor performances and then changing it up to a back four. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he's clueless. I fully believe now that this man is clueless. If I'm honest with you, I've got no faith at all. No faith in him whatsoever.
But then it's the same question that I always ask you boys every time we mention about Saka and Manning. Who do you bring in? Because
I think the better question is who comes here.
yeah, no, and that's exactly the point trying to
But
make within that question.
here's the other thing. I think it again. I think there needs to be more than one sacking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to ask this question because I thought of it earlier. Out of 100%, yeah, a full 100%, what percentage is Napper's fault? What percentage is Manning's fault? Out of 100%, because for me, 70% of the blame goes towards Ben Napper, 30% to Liam Manning.
I wouldn't quite do it that high.
so
60,
60-40.
60-40 to
60-40.
Napper. Yeah. But I also think if you're looking at it from that angle, Manning is the one who's appointed the clueless man. So
That's what I'm saying. 70% Napper.
yeah,
I
yeah, it's
Then
think
true.
again, that's when you look at the club. That's when you look at those even above Napa. The issues run so much deeper, and that
and as
probably
well,
leads into talking about the
The
stadium plans, which
stadium developments, yeah, 100%.
like
don't get me wrong.
tonight there was a fan forum on it led by Anthony Richards and Zoe Webber, and she just
One
comes
of the
across
weathers.
heartless. She comes across heartless. She comes across like she doesn't know what she's doing, and like if I read you some of these um quotes, it literally looks like. So, for example, the next supporter is making the point that opposing supporters asking them their thoughts would have been a better way to run the process of the stadium changes. Richards then says that it would have involved thousands of different answers. But that's because there's thousands of fans affected.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
if you look at the full thread by Pinken, they asked 30 fans in the Canaries Trust and whatnot. 30 fans for something that will affect that many people. And even in that consultation, there wasn't any sort of consultation. It was more, we're doing this, thanks.
yeah.
yeah. It goes
It's
back to that whole thing. We discussed this when the Nunes deal went through, and we were all angry about it, and they were all, well, the football club's a business. They don't care. They don't care. It's a business to them. It's returns on investment. It's things like that that they really care about here. And I'm not against change in the ground. There are
I
good ways
think.
you can change it. I just think what they've done is, well, it's lining their pockets. That's all it is for.
Do you think we're at a point where we may need to refurbish the the whole up people, like, because it is getting that grim? I think where I don't think as a fan
I
our
think
our views are not being taken into consideration by the hierarchy.
I
yeah,
think the chain of command at the top of the club has lost touch with the actual club,
and that
if
has
that
happened
makes
really
sense.
quickly.
They've lost touch completely. They don't understand, and they're not. But they also, the problem is, if they're making an effort to understand it, you back that. They're not. There's no effort to understand what's going on or what we want as fans at all. They just will
And
do this.
that comes across in the thing, and there's one more quote I want to mention by a fan, and who ends by asking to put fans over money. Who says, we're not dinosaurs to change. Please listen to us. We want to be a passenger on the journey and not a corporate number on a spreadsheet. That's what we are. You look at every decision the club's made recently. It's been again like premium stadium offerings. What's that going to
Who's going
be?
to buy premium
That's going to
seats?
be it's going to be £300 a ticket. You get a padded seat, sausage rolls at half time, and a match day program.
And no one's going to buy them.
And
No,
you're sitting in the seat that Derek sat with his wife for 30 years, and
Yeah,
they've been
no
moved.
one's going to buy them.
No,
it is so
We don't
like
have that audience at Norwich.
you,
That's not our fan base.
exactly. What you need to improve match day experiences is winning games.
Right.
How easy
I've been
do
on
you
the
think?
ticket website many times, right? What
Yeah,
if we've sold out for a game, the
yeah.
only tickets that are left available are gun club tickets or hospitality tickets because no one buys them.
no, it's pointless.
So
I
who's going
just
to pay for a padded seat? No one.
I understand that in the world we're living in now, changes are made in football clubs. I fully understand that, especially with American owners. They are quite a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they understand like a company, don't they? They understand like
Corporate.
you need to
Corporate is the word you're looking for.
corporate. Thank you, exactly.
Yeah.
I understand that of American owners. However, as a fan, I understand. I'm happy, not happy, but I'm content of being part of that journey where my views, my match
Yeah.
day experience, my football club, more importantly, is taken into consideration. I'm not saying I'm going to get everything I want as a fan, but how comes they're getting everything they want as a corporate? They're getting this the new match day experience bollocks. They're getting this new seating arrangement they want. What are we getting as fans? Another
No,
point I want to mention: we how much did you boys buy the platinum membership this season?
we did,
Yep,
yes.
not 9 quid.
Yeah, so you're both with £99. Agreed.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Mine was like 59 because I'm still a child technically. And within that, we were
Or
told
like
right at the
a
start, like an event to go to. Tell me
yeah.
why, which I didn't even know this until Robbie told me himself. You have to enter a raffle to go to the event. That's
Yeah,
It
it's
did
pointless to
official
mention.
me.
competition, isn't it?
Yeah,
Exactly. Why are we making a
and
competition?
and
If
you
we
know
all paid,
And that was
it,
advertised. That was not
exactly.
advertised as a competition. That was advertised as an
It was
event we could all
it was
attend as
advertised
members.
as an opportunity to attend an event, which every single person doing that would think it's an event that everyone can go to. Yeah,
I
I
think
saw it as one of
they'll
like the
point to the
Diane
wording
events we go to.
opportunity.
Exactly. I saw it as one of the events Diane does, but by the club. And we'd all go in, maybe not even, maybe at Carrow, maybe somewhere a bit bigger because a lot of fans would go. A lot of fans want to pay for the membership. I understand that. But the fact you got to enter a raffle and you get a
but
raffle ticket.
and I want to mention, like you already know, the winners of that will be the same people, the ones who don't say a bad word about the club.
Exactly. We won't get a chance because we've said things against the club. They'll pick the happy clappers who are more than happy to not
And
slag off the club. That's
I
a
want to mention,
simple answer.
99 £99. Haven't got the shirt yet. It did say October, but we're halfway through, and we got a member's scarf, which, quite frankly, it's
It's a
it's
nice
it's
scarf.
it's not.
If you like a
Ha-
scarf, it's nice and
Have you
green.
felt it?
Yeah, but I always see a
It's
football
not.
scarf of it just got to have it's
Compare
got to be
this to the
filled with
Norwich
your
scarf. The
badge.
Norwich scarf is so much better quality. It's nothing. It's got no branding on it.
Yeah, but it's like itchy blanket old person stuff, isn't it? Old people love that.
I actually would like to prove you wrong. My granddad, who is getting on, bless him, did not like the scarf as well. So,
Oh
is that
dear.
really the case?
I've donated mine to my nan, and she was very happy about it. So, because I'll be honest, I'm not wearing a scarf.
No, but yeah, it's just like I feel a bit mugged off as a fan. I keep on repeating this. I feel like I've been mugged off this year.
Again, I regretted so much buying a season ticket this season that I cancelled it after 2 games because I just couldn't afford it anymore. It was
Yeah, it's
pointless.
crazy money for a season ticket where you're not getting any value out of that, really.
None, none at
I
all.
mean, don't get me
Is
wrong. I think
this right? Here's a big question then, and here's a flashpoint, and probably one that'll end up on our shorts this week, knowing Robbie and knowing how he picks shorts. Um, honestly, now all the money that we're getting from the Americans is great. Do we actually, on a serious level, at fan level, miss Delia?
Yeah,
aspects of Delia, yes, I miss
Because I
aspects of
do.
Delia.
yeah.
Because the club felt so much like ours when Delia was in charge, and that's what she brought to the table. And don't get me wrong, I am one of those people again. I was calling for Delia out because for years she's not had the money to run what is a lower half Premier League, top half Championship club, or what was. There's the key. Um, but she uh,
She
gave
cared.
everything for that club. She cared. She put everything she had into it,
I
and then she
mentioned this
took.
last. I mentioned this last podcast. It's changed too quickly.
Was there?
It's gone from one extreme to the other too quickly.
I don't know a lot about owning football clubs. I'll put my hand up and say I don't know a lot.
If you're not
Was
owned
there?
to the Ashton,
No.
Uh,
But like you get, I don't understand like all this, yeah. But was there ever a situation or a world where the Atenados and Delia came together? Like, could they have made an agreement together? Because I felt like that would have worked for me. You got the financial backing of the Atanasios. You had like the Delia-ness, like
yeah, but
new adjective unlocked.
the problem is, there's
Well,
always going to be one party in control because it's whoever's got the most shares, and the Atanazios were only interested in being in control so they could make decisions. They're not going to invest in a football club for no return.
No, 100%.
But also,
We
they
are.
want to be the ones who influence those decisions, and that's the problem. You don't get that money without a little bit of sacrifice somewhere down the line. This is that sacrifice,
Yeah.
I'm afraid, and it's shit, and it doesn't work, and it's silly. But this might be what we have to put up with in order to have that backing.
But I genuinely think when, because maybe it's just me being a biased Norwich fan, but if the right sackings and the right appointments were made, all of a sudden we're back. Like we are that happy Norwich City Football Club, and I think that's when a relation with the Atanasios will form. But it all
I don't
depends
think we
on.
are.
I think if the right people were sacked and the right people came in to guide the Atanasios,
It
I know
sticks a
the off
shiny
the pitch
band-aid on it.
stuff.
I think there are
Pardon?
deep-rooted issues at this club now.
yeah.
I
I,
sticks a provisional plaster over it in terms of that improves things in the short term. I think there's a
I think
lot more that needs to be done a lot deeper into the club. It's not just the players or the manager or even the sporting director. It's those at the very, very top who need to
That's what I'm saying.
understand what this means. But they won't, and they won't understand what it means, and they can. All right, yeah, get the right appointments. That's great, and it improves things on the pitch, and therefore the fans will be happier. But there still feels like there'll be a disconnect. It doesn't matter what you do on the pitch. There's a disconnect between the fans and the club, and yes, that will grow under better things. But I still think there are issues there that you would need to sort before that starts to grow.
And that's what
In
that's what I was trying to say. Like, if them issues were to be removed, can you see a relationship build with the Atanasios as a fan?
yes, but it's a long way off.
I understand, but I
but
understand that.
they need to start making the steps to do that. And the steps are simple things like listening to fans. Showing that they are listening to fans. That fan forum that went on for the last two
Or
hours.
the
Not
Atadasios need to get more actively involved because at the moment, what they've done is brought the money in and then they've gone, right, Zoe Weather, you do what you want.
yeah.
Ben Naffer,
Am I
you do what
right?
you
Am I
want.
right? Am I right in thinking Mike Atanasios on the Twitter scene? Correct, Robbie, because he follows you.
He's on Twitter, yes.
Yeah.
He is
So
on Twitter.
why is it the case? Well, why is it not the case that he's on there? He's trying to get fans' opinion and report back, saying
That's not
like,
what
listen, pardon.
that's not business. This is a business. They're in a business. That's not what they do.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Like
But
this is
here's the issue with having money involved in a club is that they will be viewed like a business, and that's not how a football club should be run.
no, completely not.
And there's the
Right.
problem right there.
This is depressing me. So I want to I want to start by improving the atmosphere of this podcast a little. Just by asking, obviously, fan zone maps were drawn up, and we're going to get a really cool fan zone behind the Barclay with a glass roof and heating. So I want to ask you your dream food vendor in the fan zone.
Oh,
I know mine straight away.
oh.
Go on.
I
I
want a,
think
f- I
hinted yours
want a
earlier.
fat kebab stand. Pretty much kebabs.
Quality.
I think I'm going to have to go traditional, and I want an improved hog roast roll stand.
Oh yeah, so the hog roast van upgrades to the greenhouse.
Yeah.
The greenhouse with benches. That's what I'm calling it. Yeah. Fish and chips. I know you have the
Nothing to
van.
No sausage rolls? Nothing about like some premium sausage
Actually, no,
roll?
no, I think we need more desserts around Macara. Massive chocolate sundae station.
To be fair, we have
That's
got
good.
Bakerholics now.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
that's
they're
Can we
good.
can
They
we
are.
have like you know when you go Pizza Hut and you get the ice cream factory? Can we not just have that but as a stand?
oh my god, yes. You've brought it back to kids' parties. Oh,
Yeah, and the free salad bar,
yes.
the salad bar that you don't get any salad off. It's the best thing ever.
I always get a bit of sweet corn for me.
Yeah, sweet corn. Yeah. That's about the only vegetable I put in. Like, do you not find when you go Pizza Hut salad bar, right? I do like I'll end up with a bowl full of like nachos and bacon bits and pasta and not actually any salad whatsoever other
I'm
than
the same.
sweet corn.
I'm the same at Harvester. I'm awful. Get about a million bread rolls. Yeah.
I don't even get the bowl. I get the plate. I stack it with fucking pizza, some lettuce, some sweet corn. I'm well away with that.
Yeah, I can't. I don't get a salad from the salad bar. What do you mean?
I just get a couple bits. I like a bit of sweet corn, bit of lettuce in my life.
How can you get salad? It's a salad bar, brownie. That's not what it's for.
Really?
The
Oh
point is that
god.
you get pasta and croutons and fucking bacon bits. That's the whole point of a Pizza Hut salad. Right, time to try and get into some more fun segments of the podcast. As Robbie's just said, he's depressed. We need to try and cheer things up. We're trying. We've gone on Pizza Hut. We've done a few bits like that. Speaking of food, Robbie, sausage roll review, fella. Where is it?
I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news. Again, I've eaten some, but I just haven't been asked to do a review because what's the point?
Fraud,
That's poor
What's the
from you.
point?
That is poor.
fraud. Nah, cancel the pod, cancel Norwich, cancel everyone. Going to bed.
I
Cancel
just,
Norwich.
I think the world would be a much better place if Norwich was just cancelled.
Would be
Norwich
good.
United on a weekend. Dereham Town. No, tell you what, Dereham Town. Grant Holt still scoring
Brownie, we'll
goals.
go Kings Lynn, yeah?
Yeah, I was about to say he's going to go Lynn.
How about Louis Town?
Whee!
What about Chris? Yeah, we get a friendly going Lindsay Wisbeach. What a derby, eh?
It's a bit good.
Derby Day delight.
Either
We
of
do
you
like a
had
Lynn versus Wisbeach All Stars charity match.
Yeah. You be the captain for Lynn. I'll be the captain of Wisbeach.
You've forgotten that Grant Holt has played for Lynn.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Just sticking him up top, mate.
Wisbeach has got jack shit.
Yeah. And
Wisbech,
do you know
Wisbech
where
has
else I can
criminal.
call? Do you know where else I can
Fine.
call? He's played for Kings in Town. The King of Spain, the King of Spain, Simon Lappin, the King of Spain.
I can call absolutely nobody.
Brownie can the local drug dealers who can like threaten the players. It's fine.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
Do you want to
I think
mention?
it's
Have either of
right.
you
This
had
is
something like?
no.
No.
And I will tell you my story of today then, because my dinner involved sausages. Okay, and these were new Tesco
Did
sausages.
you do
Quite.
a roll?
I did a roll. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Actually,
I
no.
want to
I'm
do a roll for
lying.
the
I am
podcast.
lying. I've had Greg sausage rolls this week. Actually, I'm lying.
Oh, but they're bland and boring. It's fine. We get on
Robbie,
to it.
No, I
can you
like
do like a
Greg's.
roll in your bedroom? Can you like put the camera down and like do like a pencil roll?
I'm in my boxes. I'm gonna be honest with
Why
you.
don't you
Actually.
just Why don't you just pick your phone up and then spin it round?
There you go. There you go. Hooray! Start the gym now. It went end the pod then. That wouldn't be great. But no,
Oh, fantastic!
I'll try to overlay a picture on screen of the brand of sausage. But they looked really small. And then I cooked them about yay big. Like you know in Wimpy,
I
like
wish that's how it worked with other sausages
the
in this
bender in a
world.
burger. Like that. And Wimpy, by the way, shout out Wimpy. But bender in a burger, it was like that. It was just a massive long sausage. It was really thin, it wasn't girthy at all, but it was just a long
No one
flappy
heard what I
sausage.
said.
It was good though. So,
Nice. I'm glad.
so
I'm
that's
glad to hear it. Anyway, time now for Canary Call of the Week.
Yay!
And this
that's a
week,
good one.
it's a belter. Mind you, technically, is this not from last week?
It is, but we haven't had a canary call since then, so
It's
fine.
our Canary Caller of the Week.
It's the canary call of the fortnight. That's like
Yeah,
Extra special
canary
orders.
caller of the fortnight.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak?
Anyway,
But yeah,
Robbie, would you like to introduce it?
I will,
Give you
because
the honour.
obviously Canary was gonna be hot after a derby, and it wasn't any different this time, because Carl was on the phone, and Carl had taken up the offer of what beer was it that they were offering in the Lion and Castle? The Ipswich Brews Green King, that was it.
Yes.
The Green King beer and a plate of chips. No, a Willie's pie. A
Wasn't it
Green
Willie's
King,
pie?
yeah, it was a Green King
A
beer
load
and a
of
Willie's
pie.
and £10 to watch the match in the Lion and Castle. And they watched us lose 3-1. So we called up afterwards, and the entire Lion and Castle was singing for Napper out, Manning out, and it was just extraordinary. So you are our winner this week, Carl. Please take it away. You are phenomenal. We love you.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak? Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
Peter said you've been in the Lion and Castle today, and all this little group, 20 or 30 of you, are saying you want Liam Manning sacked. Do you agree? Do you agree with what Peter was saying?
He has to go, mate. Honestly, he lost the dressing room a long while ago, as far as I'm concerned. That's the most pathetic derby I think I've ever seen. As you can hear, I think everybody thinks the same thing right now.
What are they singing? Tell us.
I think that tells you everything you need to know about our manager, to be fair.
So them fans are chanting that he should be sacked in the morning.
100%. 100%.
And take Napper with you, I heard there as well.
If he's still in charge this time next week, I think you'll find a lot of season ticket holders will be leaving.
Carl, what's the next step then? What does Norwich do? Okay, so if they sack Liam Manning in the morning, what's the next step? Where do they go?
I think, to be honest, it's a tough one because the recruitment has been absolutely pathetic. I think we're worse off now than we were 5-6 years ago, personally. I think Ben Napper absolutely is stealing a living, if I'm honest with you. He doesn't deserve to be anywhere near our club. Manning will not change the way he plays. He will not change the formation, the system. Nothing seems to change. I'm not just saying this because we've lost today. I could have said this 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, and I'm not the only one that would say it. But this is the worst period Norwich City have had for years and years and years. And honestly, it's disgraceful.
Do we let the people of Norfolk speak? That was the Canary Caller of the Week.
Carl, what a man. We're all with you. Yeah.
Well,
Get them all out.
Manning
Sack
out, Napper out.
Sack the barmaid in the Lion and Castle. Sack them all. So, yeah, get rid of them. And speaking of Manny out, Napper out, we have 3 tweets of the week this week, and
Triple header, triple threat, if you will.
And we'll start off with Ryan Livermore.
Hold on for counting, Brownie.
1, 2, 3.
Counting on his fingers in the bottom.
To be fair, if I was from Ipswich, I'd have 6 fingers here. I've only got 5.
Whey! He's from Wisbech. Anyway. Moving on.
This is great banter.
It really is.
Really.
Robbie, go ahead.
Yeah, so our first winner is Ryan Livermore, who does take part in a competitive podcast, the On the Ball podcast. So boo! But no, we love you.
No, we love all the other podcasts. We love you, really.
It's actually a really good podcast.
Say hello.
It's a really good podcast. It was the Michael Bailey podcast before he went over to Australia. But yeah, he said, "I've taken some time to process for the afternoon. Here are my totally level-headed thoughts after the derby. Ben Napper could trip on his shoelaces and land on top of a skyscraper. Ben Napper dabs his forehead after eating lemon and herb at Nando's. Ben Napper plays pickleball with Jake Humphrey. Ben Napper kisses his partner goodnight and says they'll touch base in the morning. Ben Napper sets KPIs before sex. Ben Napper orders a filet-o fish at McDonald's. Ben Napper pronounces the coffee as espresso. Ben Napper listens to Coldplay to get pumped before a workout.
This is
Ben
such a good
Napper
tweet.
whispers, Ben Napper whispers, "I know you are, but what am I?" to himself whenever he hears criticism.
That might be tweet of the season. I'm not gonna lie. I've not laughed
It
at a
is a
tweet
good
like
one.
that for a while.
It is a good one,
Oh,
and it only gets better.
Speaking of tweets of the season, let's talk about our fan of the season. Sammy
Oh,
Dingle, fella, you've got 2 entries this week. Just
God.
an incredible edit of the Weber out, Delia out video. There's nothing else you can say, is there? Just let it play.
Napper out, man and out. Napper out, man and out.
So congratulations, Sammy Dingle. Fantastic work. We love that from you. Let's go on to your secondary entry.
yeah, Dingle has done it again. He's got a brace this week. Now, as a day of recording,
The Dingle
Liam,
double.
the Dingle double. Liam had his press conference ready for Bristol City at the weekend, and the Pinken quoted him saying, "NCFC Liam Manning saked, yeah, like saked." He replies,
It looks
Sammy
like
Dingle quote reply saying, "Fantastic day for the dyslexics." And for those who don't know, I am one of the dyslexics. Luckily, I didn't fall for the shenanigans, but it did give me a good chuckle because I thought any other day I would have fell for that probably.
Also, Sammy Dingle beefing the Pinken is never ever not going to be funny. So it's always funny.
brilliant, Dingle. Brilliant, Ryan. Brilliant, Dingle again. Now, we're going to have to move on now to what has
What
become
might
a
be the longest
cornerstone
section of the
this podcast.
podcast.
He's already smiling. He knows
He's
what's
been
coming.
waiting. We are
It's been
48 minutes into this recording, and he has been waiting for this for those 48 minutes and for the last week.
It's been an extraordinary week in terms of a certain Northern Irish centre back, Ashton Brown's. You're going to have more than a minute. Just however long you need. Just
Bang! That's what he fucking did against Germany on the 21s, yeah? I sat through 2 Northern Ireland first team games, yeah? I'm thinking he's coming on. He didn't come on in both of them. I'm like, oh my days, man. I then watched the under 21 match. He's starting! I'm like, 6 minutes in, corner comes in. Bang! McConville scores. And I'm thinking, oh my word. I'm thinking, yes, now! Now. I obviously clipped it up, sent it everywhere. I'm happy for him. Put it on my Instagram story. Him and his brother both like the story. They both follow me. They both understand me. They're both watching this. Hello, boys. How you both doing?
Hello, Rory. Congrats on the goal.
McConville
Mate, that's
messages
a
me. He goes, I need power header on FIFA now. I go, yeah. However, you do need to get a better celebration in your locker, mate. You just can't ever giving hugs, mate. Give it large. Come on. Like,
Did you
give
want
it.
some kind of like the Griezmann or like
Nah.
bit of
I want a fat knee
bit of
slide in the
bird?
corner. I want
You
him
know
to
what I
like,
want?
you know the Henri knee slide, yeah? Like one of them, like, oh my god, look at me, I'm the king of the jungle.
You know what I
Or where he
want?
handballs it in against the Republic of Ireland.
What do
You
you
know
want,
what I
Louis?
want? I want last minute winner. Reveal a shirt underneath a shirt. Subscribe to the Canary Guys podcast.
No, I don't even care about promoting the podcast. I just want a big picture of Ashton's face.
Yeah, really enlarged.
But yeah, for any of you who haven't seen this goal, Robbie, overlay it now, please.
Looking to get in the end of this corner kick from Donnelly is towards and McConville. What a start from Northern Ireland.
What's that? You want to watch it again? One more time.
Looking to get in the end of this corner kick from Donnelly is towards and McConville. What a start from Northern Ireland.
One more time. There you go. Oh, what was that? They didn't get that at the back.
Are you going to put it in
Another
slow
one.
motion now, Robbie, so that Ashton can watch it really slowly?
Oh my god, you're giving
Bang!
me so much editing to do.
Come on, Robbie.
Yeah,
How often does he score? You can allow an extra 15 minutes in your life.
I want like an MLG style edit with like hit markers.
Oh! Looking to get in the end of this corner kick from Donnelly. Combo! Combo! What a start from number 9. Rory McCombo with a fine finish past Simon.
But yeah,
nice. We'll see.
congratulations, Rory. As you can
Well done,
tell,
mate.
I am very chuffed for you, and I think the other lads are. Apart from Robbie,
Ashton
you've
was
got everything
overjoyed,
done.
literally. I was just sitting there and Rory scored a goal, Rory scored, and I'm like, what do you mean? They played yesterday. You see, no under 21s, they scored a goal. Oh, okay. Well done, Rory.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, congratulations. Does he get a sniff in the first starting 11 at the
Well,
weekend?
No.
Cordova's out for 2 months, so
He should, but probably not. He'll
yeah,
probably play the
Well,
Clay at
we'll get
centre
to our
back.
predicted lineups, and there may or may not be some surprises from my team.
not yet. We'll get there.
Yeah, I meant later on the podcast. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. He's already got audience retention down. Good work.
Shall I do one more bullet head like my combo for good luck?
To be
Go
fair,
on.
I think they all stopped watching after the third Rory McConville goal. Gotta be honest.
Bang! Back in the net.
What's
Quality
particularly
start.
funny is that you guys won't see this because when it's edited, it won't look like that. But on my screen, Ashton just lagged. So all I heard was a massive bang, and then his head didn't move for ages until afterwards.
um, but yeah, I'm actually so happy for him. He deserves it.
I'm just gonna hold fire just for a second because Dingle's just made another banging tweet.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's photoshopped Carrow Road and he's put an allotment on it. But let's just sack the football off and have the biggest vegetable patch in the EFL.
That's good. That is
It's
good.
brilliant.
It's a dingle triple.
Hat trick! Hat trick! Hat trick!
Oh, baby, a triple.
And I must mention the reply to that, which is from NCFC Joe. We've already got vegetables on the pitch, namely Ante Cernach.
Oh my god.
How is my condensed dodge to put it there?
So, Ashton, I think it's time for your top 3.
Yes. Now, top 3 this week. Obviously, Norwich is quite sad. Really sad.
It is
I
very
want to
sad.
hear your top 3 happiest moments at the Carrot or in Norwich in general. Because we need some positivity at Norwich.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's hark on old times.
So, kicking us off this week, Chris, number 3.
Okay. I will go with the Kenny McLean Mayor of Norwich promotion parade that I attended off the top of City Hall.
Why?
Unbelievable day.
Yeah, thanks, that. Okay, Robbie, you're number 3.
Number 3. I'll slowly get better, but the 2-1 last minute Eder winner against Hull under
That's
Wagner.
good.
First game of the season. The whole tears because it was offside, but it wasn't offside. The pissing it down rain. I got drenched. I loved it. I was on holiday at the time, so I got the train back to go on holiday. It was just an elite day. So yeah, got me that.
My number 3. Now, it is back in the 18-19 season, like Chris. This one, I remember Aston Villa away that year. Yeah, the day we won the title. Yeah. For anyone who don't know, I own a caravan in Heacham. Me and my family own it, and I was down there. One of my mates who I've known for 14 years now. Yeah. Me, him, his dad, his mum had the game on BBC Radio Norfolk. Listened to the game, and when that full time whistle went, me and my mate, yeah, I don't know why, we just pulled our shirts off and just did a whole lap round this caravan site singing Championes. He's a Liverpool fan for context. I don't know why he joined in with me, but that was one of my happiest Norwich memories that day was.
Fair enough.
Number 2 on your list. Chris, start us off again.
I'm going to go with a fairly recent one. I'm going to go with the Amankwa Forson turnaround 2 goals against Coventry.
Yeah,
I
good.
have not screamed so much at a Norwich game in a long time, as particularly at my big age. So just incredible moment, and the hype was unreal.
Never been involved in Regency end limbs before. That was different. That was
That's different, very different.
Hit the
I ended up
spot.
like 3 rows down to
I've
where I was.
never regretted being in the Barclay so much.
Number 2, Robbie.
I'm gonna have to go. I mean, you have to go Farker season because that's the only happiness we've had in a while. Any specific game? You know what? Yeah, Boxing Day, 3-3 versus Millwall.
That was a banger, to be fair.
Oh my word. The things I would do to relive them 3 goals again.
Wait, no. Was it Millwall?
It was
It was
4-3.
Nottingham Forest.
We beat Millwall 4-3.
No, yeah, no. I'm thinking Nottingham Forest.
I thought you meant the Nottingham Forest game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that was not.
That's the game. That's the game I thought you meant.
4-3. We did
I
it
am.
so many times that season. They all kind of blended into one. It was like a massive comeback every year.
It was.
But yeah.
Every year, every game.
The things I would do to relive them 3 goals again. I
always do. I always watch it back on like the Soccer Saturday.
It's
The
always
Sky
in the back.
Sports one with Bianca Westwood is so good.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But I mean, like actually, like feeling it live. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That feeling. You can watch it over and over again, but that feeling of it live and
It is just so good though, because they're like at the start of the coverage, they're like, "Oh no, there's no way they're gonna do it," and then there's like at the end, they're like, "Absolutely incredible, they've done it!"
And then the last minute you got just saying, "Goal! Go! Bianca Westwood!"
Sensational. All right, my number 2. Now, it is a certain game, and I was there. I'm not going to talk about the goal scorer, but when that full-time whistle went against Ipswich the other season, we won 1-0. I don't know who scored that game. Don't know.
Who?
But when that full-time... Yeah, Liam Gibbs scored, yeah.
Liam Gibbs goal, right?
Oh yeah,
Liam
that
Gibbs
was it.
scored.
Liam Gibbs' his goal. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, when the full-time whistle went, oh my God, I was so happy because I was shitting bricks. They were in a good place at that point, and we were in a decent place, but I thought we were going to lose. Turn out and win. So yeah, I think that's number 2 for me. Chris, you're number 1.
I've got a belt here, boys.
Please don't be my
Gotta
one.
be. It's the best experience I've ever had going to a game. And it's one I don't know if either of you did.
Please don't be the game, I think it is.
14-15, Wembley, playoff final.
I was 10.
I was 6.
I was going to say, how old I Ashton?
I was 6 in that game.
I
did
would have
not
still
go.
been a kid. I was like, I would have been 14.
I wasn't really into Norwich then, which is annoying.
Yeah, no, honestly, best day out ever. I'd give anything to relive Wembley again. Everyone will
This
tell you
year.
that it's been.
I'm playing.
Next year,
Have you
Papa
watched
John's
it this year?
trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Robbie?
that's by far the best.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Wembley Days Out. I've never had one, but I want to experience one in my lifetime.
My best.
Please don't be
Number
my one.
This season, cancelling my season ticket.
That's good.
Do you want to give an actual number 1, or are you happy with that?
That's it.
That is his number 1.
Okay. Well, really?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Okay. My number 1 then, because I'm not a little cop out and like someone on this chat here. No,
I
that is a cop.
I have no. I have felt more joy, happiness. Never felt like a decision was more right ever before in my life.
He has got it right, to be fair.
Okay, fine. My number 1. Let me bring you back to that 1920 season. The champions of England takes
Oh,
on
I
the
remember.
champions
I know what he's going to say. It's a good one.
against the champions of the championship. They face each other at Carrow Road. And against all odds, Norwich City beat Man City 3-2. Thanks to a Kenny McLean bullet header, bit like a certain Rory McConville, a Cartwell goal, and a Mi Buen Dia.
Can't.
Because he can't well do anything.
But yeah, that 3-2 beat the Premier League champions. And I'm going on a limb here. I'm going on a limb here. If COVID-19 didn't happen, we would have stayed up that year. You could say what you want.
You can see the delusion setting in. We're getting
Has he
France
gone
of
for
France.
conspiracy theories on what?
Yeah. I've said this since that season. If COVID
COVID.
didn't happen.
COVID was a hoax by Ipswich Town to get us back into the championship.
Yeah.
COVID
We'd be doing a Crystal Palace right now. We would have just won the FA Cup. Yeah, we would be in the Continental Europa League because we don't hate Nottingham Forest.
Yes, so moving on to Bristol, boys. We've got to do some predictions.
Yes.
I
Can I go
know.
first? Because I actually know my prediction will be different than you boys.
Go on then. Go on.
So I'll give my lineup from a score prediction, as we always do. And I'm going 2-0 Norwich. I was going to say 3, but I'll go 2.
You are a brave man.
I know I'm a brave man. And I will predict Norwich to win every game we do predictions for. And if it backfires, I look like a mug and I love it.
Do you not want to win a prediction?
Not the
Nah.
point of it.
Listen.
I must say, slight flex. I got the prediction right last time, 3-1 Ippy. So way up the town.
Mate, don't want to hear it.
Did you just say up the town live on a podcast?
I'm
preparing
gone.
for when Norwich could get liquidated. I live in Lowestoft, it's fine. Joke.
That's poor. That's poor.
Joke.
I'm going 3-0. I'm changing it 3-0.
Who scores though? Genuinely.
Ashton, you're genuinely deluded.
I know.
I'm
My
worried.
starting lineup for this weekend. Big Bad Vlad in goal. Right back, Jack Stacey. Centre halves, Harry Darlin, Rory McConville. Left back, Lucian Maharvo. My two midfielders, Pele Matson, Kenny McLean. On the left, Mate Jurasek. On the right, Makama. As the 10, Oscar Schwartau. Up front, Joshua Sargent.
It's a nice lineup. I don't think it happens.
Yeah.
Let a man dream. I'd see the vision. No,
if
but
if this was what does Ashton want to happen, then yes, that would be great.
No, it probably will be them players, but it'll be more like a 4-4-2 when Makama goes in front. It'll be like Jurasek and Schwartau out wide, but I want Schwartau middle.
It won't be. It won't be.
All right, boys. Mr. Positivity's gone. You boys just say yours.
Go on, Robbie. I'll let you have it.
3-0 loss.
Fucking hell.
That's more like it.
It's Norwich way. No, 3-0 loss. Bristol scored really early on. Manning out chance, Napper out chance. I mean, the atmosphere would be great. I can't wait for that. It's exciting. But in terms of team, it's going to be, realistically, it's going to be Stacey, Medic, Darling. I hope Mahovo. Doubt it. Probably schlup.
You little schlup.
Midfield of Topic and Matson. That doesn't work. McLean and Matson. For counting the players, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
You didn't even
four.
say Vlad on. Is he just a guaranteeing goal?
Vlad in goal. Yeah, obviously. I think Schwartau starts. Schwartau gets the start, but on the wing instead of Jurasek. And then McCarmer on the other side of him, Sargent up top, and Mike Connors number 10.
Fucking hell, no.
So realistic?
No.
That's
No, it ain't realistic. He's not going to play Mike Condon. He's useless.
It will happen.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-0 miserable loss.
Fucking hell,
to Bristol.
boys.
We're being realistic, Ashton.
We want to win the predictions.
I'm
Fucking
Stephen
hell,
Head.
boys.
I'm going to go with Vlad in goal. Back four of Stacey, Medic, Darling, and Fisher.
Fucking
At left back.
hell.
I'm going to go with Topic and Matson in midfield.
Yep.
And I'm going to go with like the 3 centre attacking mid system that he's been playing. And that will be Cernats, Marcondes, and Stratau behind Sargent.
Yeah. No, I
Do
see
you
it. I see
boys
it.
just hate Norwich City Football Club at the minute?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
we do. Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Your lineup is like
Very much so.
that lineup is poor, Chris.
Because it's what I
That's a
think will
realistic. That's the
happen.
Yeah,
most
but
out of
no,
all my lineups. That is the most realistic.
no, that's not the most realistic. He's not going to play all the stinkers at once.
Yes,
He
he is.
will.
He's done it before.
No, guys, please,
He
no.
played him in the derby.
My colours didn't play the derby, luckily.
And on that bombshell, I think we need to end this podcast before there's some sort of mass fallout.
Fight between Captain Positive and us.
Captain Positive and the realistic ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can call Captain Positive, yeah. I'm obviously going to back my team to fucking win. That's why I love football.
So are we, but we can see that we're not going to win because
I'm
we're
not
shit.
saying I don't want them to win. I'd love them to win, but they're not going to.
So predict them to
I'd
win.
love that
Say right now we're going to win.
Why would you predict them to win, Dom? It's a prediction.
That's
It's not
like-
me saying I want them to win. I want them to win, but I predict that we'll lose because that's what I think will happen. That's the point of a prediction. That's it. I'm done with this podcast. Let's end it here. Goodbye.
Love you all.
Thanks for watching. Sorry about the rant.
See you
but
later.
it's
Cheers,
fine.
everyone.
Cheers, chaps. Bye bye.
Can you help but think I'm falling, falling? I've drank too much and now I can't see straight. I'm gonna feel this in the morning when the lights are getting brighter and the days fade away. The room starts to spin, I'm running for the